Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to have a look at the bosses from this month's Holiday Hijinks Master Quest. It would have been out a few days ago, but I've been grinding in the arena for Black Panther Civil War version. As you can see, I placed 1511 and I did a little bit over 6.1 million. And I was checking on Reddit and saw that someone got them from 4.6 million and they placed a little bit over 5,600. So I overshot that big time, but better safe than sorry. Worst part about it probably is that I won't even be using him anytime soon. So it's 6.1 million pretty much for nothing. But enough about that. Let's move into the first boss fight. So first up we have Hyperion, who has, let's see, a plus 20% buff duration, plus 20% ability accuracy, and enhanced special 2, which means that it's unblockable. I must say that it wasn't fun at all fighting Hyperion, mainly because he has that power gain that starts at the beginning of the fight and it just keeps triggering throughout the fight. See, it's probably down for like 1 or 2 seconds, and then that means that you have to constantly bait the level 1 and level 2 specials, and his level 2 is unblockable, so it's easy to get back into a corner trying to dash back and evade it. Then you have his heavy attack, which is 2 punches and then dash forward and 3 punches, so you're guaranteed to take a hit if you're backed into the corner. And here I'm trying to bait his special, and then bam, got hit with the heavy, giving him his 3rd special. And I actually survived this. I didn't think that I would, but I guess since this is just the first boss, he doesn't do as much damage. So looking like I'm going to be able to pull this off, and then he gets his 2nd special, and I'm pretty close to him. And I swipe back actually twice to evade, but she just stands there and gets smacked by the unblockable. So I just take the next available champ, which is Ultron. Doesn't matter that he has a class disadvantage because he just has a tiny bit of health left and just need 1-2 hits and he's KO'd. Next up we have Joe Fixit, which really nothing special about him. Only thing is for this note is that he's a heavy hitter, which means that his heavy attack can't be interrupted, and that can be kind of annoying. Plus his first special is unblockable, which I didn't even realize while fighting him, because I mean all you have to do is evade the headbutt and you're good to go. Just block the bullets. So in this fight I did mess up a couple of times because I keep forgetting about the heavy hitter, and I attack him too early right after his uppercut and end up getting hit, as you see right there, and then followed up by a first special. I actually meant to do her level 2 right here, but accidentally hit him one too many times and did the 3rd special. And so I'm like hesitating a little bit because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish the fight off or not. And then when I realized if I would have finished that combo and then started another one, I would have beat him, but it was too late and he got his 3rd special off. But it doesn't do much damage until afterwards, where you end up bleeding out. but I figured that he was going to try to hit me afterwards, so I did my level 2 and finished the fight off. Next up is Howard the Duck, who starts off with 8 stacks of armor, so I thought it would be interesting to see how much poison I could stack on him with Dr. Voodoo. So this fight ends up being real quick, but it's kind of an adjustment, or really adjustment, trying to fight Howard the Duck, because his heavy attack is kind of weird. It's just like a windmill. I actually a couple times thought that it was his level 1 because I didn't see him charge his heavy attack. It just started flailing his arms around, and you can see I'm up to 9 stacks of poison. There's 11, and he has a chance to regen at about 50%, and then again at like 25. It's similar to what Ultron has, but there's a chance that it will trigger and a chance that it won't, so not 100% like Ultron. I must admit though, he has some pretty interesting animation, though I haven't seen his 3rd special yet. Probably after posting this, I'll go back and actually after I finish Master Quest, I'll go back and get hit by the 3rd special to have a look at it. And his 2nd special, I don't know if you caught that, he actually pops out of the suit and onto the arm. I don't know if he's firing manually from there or what. I'll slow it down the next time he fires it off. So there you go, but overall not a difficult champ to fight. So Deadpool isn't the boss on this map, but I recorded this fight anyways. He has a plus 200% health recovery, and he also has kinetic reactor, which means that if you block his attack, then he's still going to gain some power. I use Guillotine for this fight, and I wouldn't recommend using her just because you have to get lucky with the timing. If it takes too long for you to get to your 2nd special and bait 1 or 2 specials out of the AI, then you lose your opportunity to do your L2 and start taking a whole bunch of health from him. And in the past, you were able to exit out of the game and then come back in with full health, but now that they changed that rule for all new quests, each time that you reset, you come back with half the health. And if you're trying to do this fight without using any potions, then you're going to have a lot of issues using Guillotine, which I didn't have for this fight, but the next time I tried, I just could not bait his special attack until after I had just 1 skull left, and then he decided to do a special, so then I resetted it, tried it again, and same thing. So then I just backed completely out and decided to do Vision to fight him. So if you're gonna face him, I would suggest Vision or somebody that does a whole lot of damage like Star-Lord or Thor. So now we have Ultron, whose evade is supposed to be 7 seconds, just like the other Ultron, but if you use Doctor Strange, whose buffs last for 7 seconds each, and try to use that to time when this Ultron is going to evade, it won't match up like the other Ultron does. So even though they both say 7 seconds, they don't have the same timing for evade. So I find the best way of fighting him is hitting him when he's stunned, because unlike the other Ultron, if he's stunned, it will still show the words evade even though he's not evading. So I would recommend using a champ that could bypass his evade, like Black Widow or Crossbones, or a champ that is poison immune like Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, because this Ultron inflicts poison instead of bleed like the other Ultron. So this is the second round against Hyperion, and just because of his abilities, the constant power gain, it's the best way to fight him is with somebody that can power lock, still, or drain. And I tried with magic and heroic, and it was just too hard getting to that her second special before he got his third special. And Vision, he has a class disadvantage, so I didn't want to use him. So I just went ahead and used my 3-star Scarlet Witch and just was hoping for power lock, power steal, and was hoping to just keep him stunned as much as possible. And it worked out. You have to fight him 6 times, I believe, and I beat him all 6 times without using any revives, using my Scarlet Witch. So definitely want to get her as a 4-star. Been trying for quite a while. Starting to give up hope, but I'm still happy that I have her as a 3-star. The only 3-star that I still utilize, actually, which is pretty amazing that, you know, even as a 3-star, she's a huge difference maker. So, as you can see, just doing a whole bunch of stun, giving him weakness, nullifying. I think she's giving him armor up and then nullifying, which is something that's annoying about using her, is she will sometimes give the other person armor up and fury. So last up we have Ronan, who the only thing special that he has is unblockable first and second, which are both easy to evade. So it's pretty much an easy fight. I use my X-23 and just make him bleed out. there you go, a pretty easy fight to end the quest, which I'm not complaining. So that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Take care.